So I'm here with Kevin Blake, and he is the manager for Team Ireland. So Kevin, you are on 106 points so far. From last week, 2 winners. How did it go for you last week?
Much happier. Yeah, week 1, disastrous. I think it's probably fair to say we all were very disappointed, but last week went much better. Great to get 1 winner. 2 was fantastic. Horses ran very well in the main, so we're back on track, and we're within striking distance. We're not quite halfway yet, but we're getting there, and we're enjoying it a lot more now that we had a better week than last week for sure.
Definitely. And can you just tell us a bit about your runners today?
Oh God, I don't think this is our strongest team. We had a late change, obviously switching from the turf track to the all-weather track, so that kind of changed a few little calculations. But I think we've a good, solid team of runners. All 6 have a chance. I think maybe 2 in particular, maybe Powerful Aggie, I'd give a good chance to, and Music to My Ears. I think they'd be the 2 if you nail me down to 2. But such is the nature of the competition, as long as these horses are running well, 4th, 5th, 3rd, 2nd, they all add points. So we're obviously here to have winners, hopefully, but as long as they're running well, I think we'll be happy enough.
Exactly, because every point counts in this, isn't it? So what's your job then as the manager of your team?
Well, it's basically to kind of bring it all together. We only have 2 trainers on our team, Joseph O'Brien and Donncha O'Brien, and I work with Joseph every day for years anyway, so I have an easy job compared to most trainers. Most managers, I don't have 4 different trainers ringing me up, shouting down the phone, wanting to run their horses. We have a nice civil WhatsApp group between us, and I'll put out a list of provisional runners, provisional entries. We'll discuss it. They'll tell me that one can't go, etc. And we'll just like moving pieces around the chessboard, and you're trying to slot them all into the right places. So I suppose my job is to bring it all together and make the final decisions. So I'm enjoying it. It's a little, I keep saying it, it's a little bit like fantasy football. You pick your team and you're trying to slot the right players in the right weeks. So I'm finding it very enjoyable.
So what would be your favourite part of this whole new concept of racing?
At the races, the build-up is fun. I enjoy the build-up in my role, because it's quite tactical and you think about it a lot. But when you add up all the thoughts and all the plans, you get to see it play out on a race course. 12 horses lashing down the track, and you see if you're right or wrong, or you made a good call or a bad call. That's the whole thing about racing, isn't it? The actual finding the answers is very, very exciting. So that's definitely the highlight, and it's great to be here. This is my first week here. I have missed the first 2 weeks due to a busy time of year, etc. So I'm here today. I'm here next week, and I'll probably feel it a lot more here now. You feel slightly detached from it emotionally when you're away, and if you had a bad evening like we did the first night, you can just go into your own bed and have a cry. But whereas here, I'll have a long flight home tonight if it goes bad, but we'll fly home if it goes well. So looking forward to it.
Have you ever been to Lingfield before?
Oh, I've been here loads actually. I used to work for a trainer in England like 10 or 12 years ago, and he used to have lots of runners at Lingfield. So I did an awful lot of days here. Leading up and doing all the other, and a completely different side of the job. And I worked here for ITV about 2 years ago, so that was my last spin here. So it's good to be back. The place looks great.
It's really nice here. This is my first time here. I've never been here before, and it's just so picturesque and lovely.
Yeah, Leafy Lingfield they call it. Yeah, the parade ring is beautiful. The pre-parade ring. It's just a lovely place to come racing, in fairness.
Yeah. So if there's someone at home, they've never been racing before, why should they come racing?
I just think, look, racing, it can be as simple as you make it, or it can be as complicated as you make it. For those of us that live and breathe it, it's a deep ocean. You can go very deep into all the different factors, but you can also make it quite simple. And I think the format that we have here can make it even more simpler. You turn up, you pick a team that you like their colours, you like the sound of it, you like the jockeys involved, and you can follow them the whole way through and cheer for them, and you don't need to be delving heavily into the form book. So in terms of if you wanted to make it an entry-level experience, I think it's very, very accessible, and it's very nice that way. But like I say, if you do want to delve a bit deeper, and that's what racing tends to do, it grabs us in with its simplicities, and then you walk inside the door and you realise, oh God, there's a lot to this, and you chase it up a bit more, and you do a bit heavier form study and etc. all that. So yeah, I think it's really accessible. I think that's one of the cool things about it.
Definitely. Well, hopefully we can encourage some more people to come along racing. Kevin, thank you so much and good luck today.
Thanks very much, Hannah. Pleasure.